Aloha, all my Scorpio or fellow Scorpio risers and anyone else who's watching. This is Kyle, Astrology 1122. Back for another video, and this one is going to be Scorpio Rising oriented. That's been most of the content lately. Today, I really want to talk about trust in relation to Scorpio Rising, and that's going to be the main theme, but also loyalty and respect. What I consider to be the three big things that are the most important factor to a Scorpio rising, and I know me specifically, and I'm sure any Scorpio-oriented person, whether it's the sun or the moon or wherever, can relate to this as well. You know, every relationship, whether it's family, friendship, and especially like a romantic love type relationship or sexual relationship, whatever, the foundation of a healthy one, I feel, is going to be trust. And when I feel I can trust a person, I can meet halfway with them, I can connect, I'm going to be myself, whether I trust you or I don't trust you. I'm not going to share intimately with you, I'm not going to feel vulnerable with you, I'm not going to connect, and you're not going to get into the mushy core of my being, because Scorpio is water. I feel like even though we do have a really hard exterior, because it is a crustacean with a scorpion, and so we get a lot of flack for resting bitch face or seeming really icy, but we are fixed water, so it's kind of like an iceberg, right? But once you get below the surface, the tip of the iceberg, there's a lot going on under there, and once you really get into our heart, we have a very soft center. Scorpio and Cancer are very similar in this way, although other things about us are very different. So to get to that soft center that so many people want to get to with Scorpios, because the ones who have met us on that level knows that we have a lot to offer in that way, and that we are going to be extremely loyal to you. We are going to give you our all. We will, I don't necessarily want to say worship you, but some Scorpio-oriented people and Scorpio risings will. They will worship you like a king or a queen. But the thing is, when we don't have that, whether, if we don't get that at all from you, then it's never going to go there. Or if we've been with a person, romantic, friendship, family, whatever, acquaintance, who we have that, and then they disrespect us, or they stop being loyal, or they become dishonest, it's cut off. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, wait, what's going on? What did I do? Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. It's like, you know what you did, you fucked up. And here's the thing. It's not that we are unforgiving. I feel like Scorpio-oriented people can be some of the most forgiving people out there, as long as you are honest, truthful, real, authentic, trustworthy. I mean, there's so many words I could throw out there to bring it back to trust. That is the foundation, and when you fuck that foundation up, you take away the ability for us to connect with you, and then you want to blame us for, oh, they cut me off, oh, they treated me like this, oh, they're not returning my texts and my calls, oh, there's like this wall that's been put up between us. I've gotten this so many times in my life from people who I had like mutual friends with, or if it's a family member, they're going around telling other family about it and shit's getting around, or a lover that we knew, and I hear all these stories, and I'm like, all right, this person is just telling the narrative that they want people to believe, because they're a liar. Most of them are liars. It doesn't matter how many years you've been in my life, family, what your relationship is, when trust has been dissolved and you won't admit that you broke the trust, and you can't see where you fucked up, you can't apologize, there is going to be nothing with me. You have some Scorpio-oriented people and a lot of Scorpio risings who they won't, if they see you on the side of the road, they won't even fucking acknowledge your presence. I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to go that far. I can still be cordial in the right setting if need be, or maybe be on an acquaintance level with you. But you're going to know that you fucked up, because there's going to be an ice wall there that I put up that's going to let you know that the trust is gone. There's no intimate relationship here anymore. So along with the trust, the next thing, it's kind of like an umbrella. I feel like the long stick that you hold on to, that's the trust, and then loyalty and respect and that camaraderie are up there on the top too. As Scorpios, we're so loyal. When I am connected with someone and I trust you and we have that kind of connection, I will back you up. I will defend you. I will go to the edge of the earth for you and with you. I will do whatever for you. That is how we are. We are ride or die. We are fixed water. So when we care, we care. It's black or white. We really fucking love you or we really fucking hate you. That's how it is. And so here's the thing though, we expect that back. When we put you first, we want to be put first too. So it's kind of funny, like if we have, for instance, you know, here's the thing, like let's say we have a best friend. That best friend has an enemy. We are always, if we ever are in like close quarters with said enemy of our best friend and we hear you talking smack about them, we're going to defend you. But I've had cases where I've had friends who they knew this person really hurt me and they're my quote-unquote best friend, but yet they're with my quote-unquote enemy talking shit behind my back, but they're my best friend, they're my ride or my die, they're going to be with me till the end, right? It's like, no, I don't play that shit. And when you're around them and they're talking shit about other people, you can trust they might be doing it about you too. So when we see that you're disloyal, you're not showing up in the relationship of whatever kind it is, the way we are with you, it's not 50-50, that's a problem, especially when it comes to the loyalty factor. And then the next big one is respect. And this comes up with boundaries. The Scorpio risings, I know for me and others that I've known, there's this invisible barrier. I talked about this in one of my last videos. I made a whole video on it and how people want to jump the gun, get to know us really fast and, you know, come over the barrier and no. Now, however, when it's someone we know and we've let you into that space, that's great. But here's the thing, it comes with a caveat. When we open that door, when we open the gate, when we open the labyrinth to let you into our life like that, because it's usually only a few people, if only one person that we let in like that, when you come in, we're like, okay, listen, it's going to sound like it's a contract or something, like you're signing a lease, but in a way it kind of is. It's like, listen, you're going to be I need you to be trustworthy, I need you to be loyal, and I need you to respect me. We already went over trust and loyalty, so what happens when it starts getting disrespectful? They want to start cussing you out and thinking that's okay. They want to start making snarky little comments. They want to start coming into your space and telling you how to run your life and how to do this and how to do that. No, Scorpios, Scorpio rising here, fixed sign, ain't having it. We do things our own way. We are very simple people, but yet in our simplicity, we're very complex. That's the thing. I know for me, I live a very simple life, but in that simpleness, I have my complexities, and I don't want you telling me how to be, who to be, how to be, where to be, when to be. No. It's not going to work that way. And trying to feel like you're going to have the upper hand and be in control, and you are going to start disrespecting me in my space. And my space could be anywhere where you're with me. We all are made of energy. We have energy around, through, and in us. That's how we're here in this universe. That's my belief. And when you start coming in and with your negative energy and disrespecting me, that's a huge problem. Just as much as the distrust, and the disloyalty. So I'm listing these three. There's so many other factors. Again, I talked about boundaries in my last video. I've talked a lot about many different factors, but it comes down to these three simple things: trust, loyalty, respect. If you can't show up in that way, you are not going to have a relationship with a Scorpio rising, or probably any Scorpio oriented person in general. It's not going to happen. I'm very passionate about this because I'm now 25. You know, when I was in my teenage years and the first few years of my 20s, you know, I let so many things slide with people. Because along with my Scorpio rising, I am a Virgo sun. So I'm very giving. I'd like to think compassionate, and I care about people, and I want to help people. I want to serve. That's one of my paths here on this earth. But then the Scorpio rising comes in, and when that's being disrespected, there's no trust. The loyalty is being broken. I've learned just too many times, too many ways, after being fucked over too many times, that I will not settle for it anymore. And I'm at this point now where I get people, oh, I've known you this long, oh, this is so small, oh, blah, 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 just one more chance. No, the chances are done. The chances are done. So whether you are a Scorpio rising person that needed to understand more of why you're this way, or a person who knows a Scorpio rising or Scorpio oriented person and you're on the other receiving side of it, This is why they're like that. The trust, the loyalty, the respect. Show up, earn your place in our life. It's going to be great. We're going to have equal camaraderie. We will share it with you. You're going to share it with us. We can bask in it together. It's great. You can't do that? Fuck off. It's as simple as that. So, yes, you guys, that is this video. Very important stuff here. As always, I love hearing what you guys have to say in the comments. Please let me know what you want to see, what you think. And for anyone interested in any kind of chart readings, I do them all. Check out my website linked down below. And I will be back at you more with more videos soon. So thanks everybody, and much aloha and happy transiting.